and then it doesn't fucking work. That would be a more sad, yeah. But that island in general is actually kind of nice though, so we might be... The problem again, right, is like the time zones. So like the ferry to the island starts going like early in the morning, but that's my time zone, right? And the last ferry from the island is at 5 p.m. I think. And that's now like 15 minutes earlier, so it's still like if I go there and do stuff, it's just basically like from my regular start time, it's like 2 hours until ferry leaves. So I either need to kind of like stay there overnight and get the hotel, which I will do the research how much it costs, but I think the hotels there are kind of like mega, you know, tourist bait, so maybe I will do it kind of like on one of my sort of day offs instead of day offs. Like I don't know if there will be day offs now. Maybe I'll just like start early then. The earlier start, and we just kind of like do stuff there, and around like 5 p.m. local time hop on the ferry, stream from the ferry because connection is fucking good. That's like the contrast with Mumbai, like Elephant Island, like you hop on the ferry, you pass probably like 10 minutes or something, you have no connection, almost barely. You go to the island, and island is kind of like, you can see Mumbai from the island. There is no connection. It's gone completely. And here, you go on the ferry, there is like, same connection as I have at home pretty much. Sometimes it dips, obviously, but like mostly like super good. And then you go on the island, and it's perfect there. I went to the sea just to test like the setup, right? And everything's pumping. So that will be hopefully really good if I manage to get all the underwater stuff going too. Even though the problem is that I've been on like the most popular beach there, so they probably have, good infrastructure and stuff there. But if you go to some other ones that are a little on other ends of the island, because island is kind of big, and island is kind of like, like a big like mountain, rock, hill, so it might not be that good on the other sides. Hey, White Warmellow. So we'll see how things will go. But should be some interesting shit at least. From some Thracian aliens. I'm gonna get them all. One down, nice. Flamethrower doing some work. I knew it then. So they got hit. Fine. Beautiful finishers, eh? So look straight up going for the super stimpack there. Kill Budman. I can reload him. Soon. Still alive. Get the reload in. So you're gonna be exploring some of that island then. And some other things here in Pattaya too. There is like a really cool thing that would be really interesting to visit. Especially if like the underwater stuff somehow not gonna really work. It should, but maybe not gonna be stable enough, hardest we'll see. But there is the underwater world thing. But apparently from what I heard, it's literally just kind of like, like a massive aquarium, and there is like a tunnel 100 meters or something long tunnel inside the aquarium. And there goes the same problem, right? That the water does not really let the signal go through. So unless they have sort of like, you know, like repeaters or something going that can go through that tunnel, and I bet it's also, you know, like the whole building first, then you enter, then there's like some entrances, you know, doors and stuff, walls. We'll see though. We'll see how that will go. If that will work, that will be really cool though. Like, I will need to see the structure of that building. Maybe worst case we will do the same as like in the sauna in Georgia. I'll just give like the backpack to my friend and just like go stream through the cave, through the tunnel, and then wait for him to go watch too, and we'll see. Companions not yet team kill each other because I have Loden. They did team kill each other and me too already. And that did happen. Alright, gonna go for now. Do it is this one then. Let them kill another one there. Already, like, for example, also friendly fired Sulik right now a bit. That could get closer. Sulik is getting bullied there a bit. Died. Want to see the insane animations. Still alive. One more. Oh, beautiful animations. There we go. That's a lot of XP, I like that. I like that. Should be more, I think, though. Yeah, there is. Okay, that's more XP. I like the XP. Coffee's done. Oh, there's actually like quite a lot in this one. That was a big portion. Quite the big one. Me likey, me likey. Maybe they're not gonna be making more coffee. Maybe enough. They're just approaching themselves. That be this guy? It's not that bow though. Maybe we went for the full point blank shots. Damn, hit for 1 HP and was killed. Feels bad, man. The disrespect. Yeah, Vic actually starting to be dank there. Dealing some damages. Egg? No egg. A metal Mark II? No, that goes to the store. Actually, Cassidy is still in the metal, but he's already in Mark II though, so... No upgrade is here. One, some more. Hey, Oxer. Good morning, good morning. How we doing, man? I was alive. How is a life, man? I missed a little bit of insane super small IRLs, but there are gonna be more. There's gonna be more in the mornings and in the evenings sometimes, we'll see. Not today though. No evening today. After the Mega women on the Mega Island there. And yesterday we just like kind of were, you know, how about we just after we return home we just like order some McDonald's and stuff, because you know we need to like go back home. And it was already like 5 p.m. ferry, and then you know you still have like 40 something minutes on the ferry, then the taxi takes time. So we're just like, you know, just arrive home, shower and everything, and just order the fucking McDonald's, And we did order, and they had like the insane chicken bucket there. But that actually, I'll show you. Again, like well, I don't know, like probably in general, I guess in Asia, they're like really good with all the packaging and stuff. Like a lot of things I see here, compared to, you know, what I see in other countries is way fucking superior. And look at this shit, man. So like, basically I got baited to order that. Well, to add that to our order, right? Boom. The Myoga chicken. Basically I got baited because like I think the works are linked. They have in Thailand now like some sort of like super potty fries, like massive, you know, like the usual like McDonald's fries cardboard thingy, right? But like big one, like huge. And it's part of this set, so I was like, oh, let's get it. I'll just photo that stuff then. But it didn't bring, you know, this like, you know, massive thing. They just brought like the regular box basically out of everything else. I guess they ran out or something, so it's like a regular box full of fries, but that's not that fun. Alrighty, showed it already, and thank you for your donor, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Feel free to stop by. Gonna be some more IRL and go. And yeah, look at the packaging though. Like this stuff is so like optimal, man. Wait, they got all these like baskets and stuff. Well, there's still even like some. There's like 3 pieces. There was 5. Huh? Like they're massive. It's like the whole. There's like the whole basically like a wing with everything. There you go. Like we ordered like KFC, for example, in many places. Actually, not here though. Usually just like wings with some beer, right? And they also in the bucket, right? Like this. And the bucket they have is in every place I tried is dog shit. It's just like, well, the same basket, right? And stuff. But they usually just have this kind of like, this like thing that kind of like goes inside with some like holes for the steam to go out, right? It just kind of goes inside and that's it. So like when you start eating, it's like sometimes like you try to put it back and just either like, you know, falls through completely on the side or something else. Then this thing is just like, dude, like the fuck? It's like not going anywhere, you know. So simple but so good. Why did they not do it in other places like this? Not that I've seen at least. And yeah, everything is like this. All the packaging and stuff in all the places. Super good, eh? Super good, eh? Alright. There we go. See, we still have some left. So today, no night market. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe I'll do some night market stream then. Alright, pick the cheap. Yoink. Another one. Look is already in. Might actually finish it out though. Yep, that did it. That did it. How's going, Oxaram? How's life? How is life? So yeah, what else was there that I planned? So we're gonna go to the glorious hotpot place also at some point for sure. There's gonna be a lot of food IRLs, dude. We're gonna be doing them regularly. There's gonna be a lot of food ones. We again went to the same hotpot, like all you can eat thingy. Like, dude, that thing is insane though. Like, holy shit, that shit is insane. And the amount of food and everything there. And all that for $10 per person. I'll post some photos in Discord, and we'll do that on stream too. That will be an interesting one. Even though I think we ordered like so much of that, well, like, actually everyone kind of does that though who goes there, but I guess like locals maybe just order like a little bit in one go, but multiple times, and we just like ordered everything. So like they didn't send the robot to bring our shit. I think it was actually like, you know, they bringing it themselves. Yeah, robot only carries like some small amounts probably, but usually everyone just like orders a shitload of stuff now. In those hot pots, you just get like the full table of things. The fuel is going low. Well, I think after this quest I'm probably gonna go San Francisco then. See if there is more armor. Did I get actually the Gumbo Mox already? Oh, we need a Gumbo Mox then, alright. So we Gumbo Mox and go to San Francisco. A restock on supplies. Maybe get another bigger armor. If we're lucky there. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, they have these levels too. Nice, that's pretty good. I like that, I like that. Who's arriving, Steve? Who's arriving? Who's arriving there? Yeah, the headset, I see, I see. Got some fancy stuff there. Got some fancy stuff. This one I think is broken, right? I need to go in the deepest one. This is all not the one. The hell force you the boy? That son. He got you, he got you. I gotta get the fancy one. I gotta get the fancy one. Get to this later. 1, 2. Oh, quite a lot. Let's go in, whatever. Aggressive. One there too. I go for this one. I waste some more fuel. Well, I still have it. fine. Good, eh? Good, eh? Vi get like some mega shopping där säger. Got the headset, got the microphone and everything. Going for the insane widescreen monitors there. My friend also got one recently. I was like, you know what, with all these prices going to shit, I think I'm gonna order it now while I still can. And so he did, eh? Precis det jag säger. Precis det jag säger. And I also got like 1440, but he got like the curved one. Some kind of like budget one from Xiaomi, basically. Not super expensive, eh? Enjoying it so far, I guess. We'll see. Still alive. Should be dead now. Yep. Good. Gotta get some AoE with lost fuel. Ah, no, not really. I thought that one was closer already. Guess not. Nice shot, dude. Drop my weapon. Yes, he's the USA. Yeah, friend got even like VA or whatever. Not even IPS or something. Shit indeed is quite expensive there. Shit is indeed quite expensive. Oh yeah, we have this fuel actually too. That'll be kinda good, huh? Come on. I got summoned. I got summoned. If anything, I need the ultra small, not the ultra wide. And the PC too. See, I see. Well gun, that should be a lot of XP. Not bad, not bad. Not even enough space. Place looks worse than Wall City. I mean, not false, brother, not false. Okay, don't think we're done there. Well, I will return, even though it's not a lot of XP from those, but it's still XP. And it's fast. Okay, this goes down where I've been, right? It's the same. Just different entrances, yeah, looks like it. Good. Very good. Oh, there is something there. Uh-huh. I know what enemy is good. Imagine actually having space. rest is heavy. And we kinda don't really care too much. All we need is a slot machine. Oh, there's one of them here too. That fucking drone license, drone license exam though, like, holy shit. I don't know who was coming up with all the questions and stuff, but like, why? Why even? I can see that they did spawn like a lot of like, you know, helpers with that kind of stuff. I could sell Doga. That some people basically sell the assistance. Maybe that was intended actually for them to do it that way, supporting local businesses and stuff, you know. Or like literally, like the company I was getting insurance from, they just have like, you know, like insurance was 23 bucks pretty much, I think, per year. And if you pay 40 more, I think. Yeah, around that. Like, if you pay 40 more on top of insurance, they also kind of help you with the passing the exam and stuff. And they used to actually, like, from what I read, they used to actually kind of like take over and, you know, do the exam for you even, so you don't even take it, technically. Obviously, that's not legal, and they stopped doing it, so now they actually kind of like, I guess, just sit with you on some sort of like chat, and you just send them questions and they answer or something. Which, I mean, technically also doesn't sound very legal, but they do operate that way. And I was like, no, I'll pass that shit myself. And I actually did, but it was very ridiculous though. Like, some of the questions are... Wait, something. Wait the fuck, in that exam, for example, there are questions on, like, you know, on which percentage of the battery you need to like keep your drone when it's not used. Like, bro, do you really need that information? Is that information really that important to actually operate it in the air? I guess it's more kind of like the commitment thing. Like, are you ready to learn all that stuff to pass the exam? And so I did, I did pass it first try, actually. Thankfully, they don't need you to be like 100% there. I think I was like 85%, and that was good enough, apparently. And bring him. Make some bacon. Ah, couldn't see the animation. Getting all the bacon. Didn't hit that one at the end. That's fine. You guys deal with that one there. The one shell galore anyway. And the Boomerathon should it so. No breading though, no breading. Let's say some like crispy pork fat there. Some rind. You do sell that in the store. Sell them in the store as snacks actually. But I also saw night market. I think they saw, you know, they sell the fresh, you know, not the one from the store, but sort of freshly made one. Need to try that. Need to try that. And the night market gonna be quite something. Gonna be a lot of stuff to try. Oh, already almost done here. There we go.
The wasteland has...
That's what you get for being too ballsy, you know, even with the shitty enemies. Because power armor do be like that. Mostly nothing, but then sometimes, oof. And you did. Oh, that one there didn't get aggro, eh? And the reverse schnitzel there. It's only one aggro. Come on, dude. You guys get everyone in. All this shit too. Kinda want to AoE some bacon there, but might be bad, eh? One there still sitting, and one there still sitting. Like, come on, dude. Why did you not cheese? And the last one. And the Giga Chad Red. That got me last time. Okay. Overkill. It's running a little too far. Alright, nothing else to farm here. Nothing else to collect. Up we go. I saw the way here even. Maybe up with other blind representatives there. You know what? There might be some Perhaps still staying here and I can explode, huh? Will be not very nice. Get off the cooldowns. Not yet. Not yet. The same 6 hours anyway. Could be now. Get me all the XP. This soundtrack, by the way, is DMCA'd. I have DMCA'd, but yeah, I guess you demonetized and everything. Because someone made some fucking remix or some shit. I remember that. I used to listen to this soundtrack quite a lot during the news segments. And I realized that all the videos started to get, like, you know, the strikes and everything on them. Like, the fuck is this? It was specifically the Reading soundtrack. Specifically Reading soundtrack that someone was farming. Actually, wait a second. The content ID system is something. Like here now in Thailand, there is a bunch of VODs already on YouTube, huh? Alright, so right before I was just like running all the soundtracks right on YouTube and no problems. It's pretty much all the previous countries had like no VODs on YouTube whatsoever. Now we're just constantly getting hit by odds, so I stopped. And a lot of these soundtracks are basically like not on Spotify or something. So YouTube is kinda the only way really for the many to listen to these soundtracks. But then you get all the odds all the time. I guess in Vietnam we're not gonna be getting odds probably. Even if there are some, I think they just got passing the law now against the aggressive advertisement. So I think now you're not gonna be in Vietnam, not gonna be allowed to have odds that are unskippable past like 5 seconds or something. So like 5 seconds odd maximum until it gives you the skip. Oh, the cosmetic one here. CCOSC. I wanted to do some star rupturing. Does seem like a game that you can actually, you know, still play even in early access and then return to it at some point. Where does this go? Oh, yeah, I remember where this one goes. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be under the casino. There's the place. Completely forgot about that. Is there anything even here? There is some. Let's see, you guys see. Paying for the worst experience again. I mean, I guess I could say so. Well, I mean, some people, I guess, want to support, you know. Why not? Why not? And there's a good thing. alive. Not anymore. Done. Area clear then. No big gunning still. It became rather stale for you, I see. Some people do like that specifically, you know, the fact that there is not much pressure, it's more comfy and stuff. To make it a little more comfy there, not super stressful. Not good with big guns. If I not get some more, considering gonna have all the monies, we can test a bunch of them actually. How will they work? Let's see, ship I see. Sure, you probably not gonna get that even in, maybe. Kan vi ha weekend I sorry. Alright, all Vanamine goes done. I just don't get like Vanamine goes in like 76 or something. Like they're adding all the new cryptids and stuff all the time. It'd be kinda cool to see something like this. I think they are kinda interested in the Mesa. See, I see. Need all that pressure there, I see. It's not even relaxing for you then. Making some booze here. Yeah. That was a very small one. There's gonna be a bunch of those now, though. Maybe every day. Starting the day, continuing or finishing the day with some... Actually, not finishing, though. Finishing the day is a little late for local time zones, so continuing mostly, I guess. With some, like, night market or something. Oh, this one. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, didn't notice me before. And I didn't notice you. Just like double 95%. Probably was like 86 though, maybe. Oh, the ammo already. All the ammo I do have in the car though, at least. The 223, I should have some. That is also blind. It is 95 actually. One point blank. And he still missed. Twice in a row. Can still use these ones. Never lucky. And this is the back of the casino then. Yeah, this place. The food supplies, huh? See, Regin, I see. Yep. Not fools, not fools. And that is actually how it is, huh? Could go in, but there's nothing really to get anyway. Nothing useful. Unlock. Come on. Okay, it's gonna rip the door, so we need to make sure it opens. Why? Oh, now it works. There's some cash left, probably not, right? Yeah, I guess we got all the cash already. I clear out the mine. Sure did. Clear out the whole mine. Thanks so much. Ready to sell me the deed. Give you 2,500 for it. Hold on to it. You also get the guys that jump for the claims. I think I'm gonna keep it probably. I think I'm gonna keep it as some free encounters, even though the claim jumpers are kind of dank, but let's keep them for now. For now. Alright, we need to do the Gumbo Moxen though, so... And now we wait a bit. Yeah, everything gets crazy though, like the GPUs and stuff already also started going up. That's why I'm kind of like was contemplating, still am I guess. Like I was thinking about getting the AMD one maybe. Like I saw that some of them should fit my little case here. It's like either the 9070 XT, I think, right? Or it's the 5070 Ti, I think, also fits. But the 5070 Ti is expensive. Well, I mean, they're both expensive, but 5070 is more expensive. Next week will be interesting. Why next week, though? But yeah, I'm kind of like contemplating. The problem is, like, if I'm getting that, then I will need to plug it in, and then I have 2080 on me that I will need to find someone to sell, I guess, too, because, you know, it's heavy also, or I need to like carry it around until I return home, which also might work, because then I could build like a small, the small PC that to use as a server for streaming maybe. I was kind of thinking about it, because right now I use the server, right, that I need to pay money for, and I technically could just have a PC somewhere with decent connection that I would run in the situations like this and just stream through that. So that also kind of is an option, but we'll see. I don't know, man. I'm still like so undecided, eh? It's though. Yep. The thing is, like, that's also the problem, right? Like, if I'll be like 100% committed, I probably would get the GPU now before it became even more expensive, and like, fine, bite the bullet. It's not like that much more expensive than it was yet compared to RAM, because I don't need GPU. Like, my CPU, my RAM is actually pretty solid here, but I'm still kind of like unsure, dude. And the best way would be probably to get the laptop, the second one, right? So I can ditch my PC completely while I'm traveling. That would be nice. Yeah, ship, that's the problem. That's the problem. I see, right, and I see. The problem is it's not gonna stop them. Like, there were already cases reported that people ordered something, and then, you know, next price update comes, and the shops just, like, cancel their orders because, you know, the price got up, so... The update might get you anyway. Can I just finish the game? I mean, you at any point pretty much just can go and finish the game, but I have so much shit still undone and unexplored. Like, I haven't been to New Reno. I technically haven't touched Broken Hills. I haven't touched San Francisco. I barely touched NCR, pretty much untouched. There is Mariposa. There is Sierra Army Depot. There is EPA. That's the Restoration Project one already. What else I haven't done yet even? Well, obviously, like Navarro, Willrig, like, bro, there is a shitload of stuff still. Well, I'm getting the stonks though, so I can deck out my companions. So I gotta get the power armor for hopefully everyone. Yeah, it's expensive. Like, I pretty much got like what? Power armor, 2 sets of combat armor, and some fuel for the flamethrower, and that already was like pretty much 100k gun. So yeah, I'm for now like not so sure. Like, would be nice, well, Mudkip by the way. Would be kinda nice to have something compact actually to travel with them. But I guess I could still travel with the PC though. Like, so far was kinda alright, it's just fucking heavy, man. Well, not like... It's fine. Carrying it is not a problem. Because the Maniello, it's just like, yeah, the luggage becomes expensive. Because like if a friend is like next autumn probably when I continue. Like, well, I mean the plan for now, right? Like, end of this month we go Vietnam. That already all kind of decided, that the tickets already bought. We just need to get visas, by the way, also. But still decent amount of time for that. Like, we're getting the Vietnam end of this month. We are there... Well, we basically arriving to Ho Chi Minh. We're gonna be there probably kind of like almost a week. Then we go already to the place, to Nha Trang, where we're gonna stay for 2 months. Then we return again through Ho Chi Minh to Cambodia. So it's gonna be 2 months plus 1 week, 10 days, something like this, right? Well, considering also February is a short month, right? It's gonna be pretty much kind of like 65 days, I guess, or something total in Vietnam. And then we go Cambodia. That's another kind of week. Then we fly to Delhi. That's another kind of week there. Then Georgia. Probably like a day or 2 there, most likely. And we're back to Armenia already. So we're gonna be back to Armenia supposedly end of April. I think we kind of like checked some flights. Only Vietnam flights booked for now, though. So we gonna be... we gonna be there end of April, I think. Yes, it's it's planned for a while. It's planned for a while. Oh, should be kind of fine now, eh? Hopefully, just gonna see the Angkor Wat and everything. And just gotta see that. Kind of want Laos and stuff too, but that I guess we'll do already like next time we're here. But yeah, basically like end of April, we're gonna be in Armenia already again. And May or June, most likely I will go hopefully back home again, if everything's good. As like also grandma got in the hospital again. Like, no, she's fine now though, but yeah, it's, you know, not getting any better, let's put it that way, I guess, over time too. So gotta use any opportunity I can kind of return to, you know, while we still have time, I guess. So hopefully summer I will go back, and then autumn I go again. Travels on the travels, like middle of September. And the goal, the perfect idea would be the Tokyo Game Show, and then again Thailand for Gamescom Asia. But the thing is, like, if I go September, then I'm gonna go alone, most likely. Because my friend probably gonna be stuck in Armenia for his right of abode, for his residency for half a year since our arrival. So since end of April, that will be end of October, right? So until the end of October, I will be traveling with all my shit alone. And as these travels show, like, I try to cut everything I could And I still can't fucking fit it in one suitcase. It's just impossible, man. It's just impossible. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try something. At least sometimes you can get like the plans that allow you 30 kilos. Like India, for example, is really good with that. You can either have 30 kilos luggage by default, or you can just like upgrade to 30 kilos, no problems. But not all the flight companies have that. And going Angkor, yeah. Vaibonka? Vaibonka? I thought you guys already calmed down there a little. I thought you guys already calmed down there. I thought it stopped. Yes, ship, I see. My current rig, like, GPU unedited. Like, everything's good except GPU already kinda outdated now. Well, still doable. It's 2080, not TI. Not super even, just 2080. So it technically already, power-wise, is the same as my, like, laptop, for example. GPU pretty much, so... It would be nice to upgrade that. And it's also kinda already, you know, not young. I bought that one on Metro Exodus release, and that was, I think, 2019, right, or something? So yeah, still working, but for how long? For how long? No news equals it's over? No, I thought there is some sort of, like, ceasefire or something now. It wasn't there. I mean, I do think it should be kind of fun. I mean, dude, like... I already, like, me returning home, you know, to visit parents and stuff, I would say is actually more risky and dangerous in terms of some, like, random drone flying somewhere than me going to Angkor Wat, I bet. I bet. I bet, dude. But I guess we'll see. But I guess we'll see. So yeah, I'm kind of, like, used, I guess, to having some bigger risks, dude. No matter, and also especially, like, no matter where we go, there is some fiesta going. Like, we went to Armenia, there was like a fucking war again, and we had like the military, you know, the airfield right outside the window where I had my camera then, just showing the beautiful mountain in the distance, and then apparently there was also the airfield right there. So I needed to wrap that up a little with the camera just in case. But we do be very lucky with that stuff, dude. No matter where you go, you always get some shit. Unfortunately, that's how the world is nowadays, I guess. I hope that part of our, you know, historical events gonna be wrapping up soon. Oh yeah, the excavator chip, we can turn that in. Let's see, who we gonna be turning that in? The Insane Scum Centers. Monka is... The office there. Oof. Get the PC order cancelled? Damn, son. Lucky indeed. Now, this size, everyone knows more than they want to about everyone else. How about it? 1,000 right here, right now. Right, fine. You'll get the better offer, I think. Again, pal, don't think you'll find a better offer, but I guess it's your time. Just wanted to ask questions, dude. I even, like, forgot who is who. Alright, fine, we can fix it, I guess, now.
You got that?
Hopefully. Maybe. 50-90 in Spain there, yeah. Nice, Nick, nice. And the insane hype gonna go down? Yeah, probably. It's gonna be the same as like with the first, you know, like the blockchain stuff too. It's all gonna calm down a little eventually. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we can ask some questions. Largely barge around this mine. A mine here, gold of course. Mine it right here at the Cocoa Reef and then ship it to Wall City, New Arena, and the New California Republic. Okay, we're just gonna go Encore, gonna see some Null Pain too. So yeah, a little bit of a travel in there. And next year, yeah, as I said, maybe if the things go right, hopefully, for now, like the Georgia with my company, might make some surprises. There's still no updates, and technically the law should happen in March already, so I do kind of hope they're gonna delay it for a couple of years. Just like they did with insurance, like they just implemented insurance for tourists in Georgia, but initially they planned to do it like summer 2023 or something, or is it 2024? So basically like 1.5 years delay at least, or maybe even more than 2. And that would be nice if they're gonna delay this shitty law also, so they can run the company there for longer until, you know, hopefully things maybe kind of stabilize, or there will be some other options. Hopefully. Because if they will implement it since March, then I will need to probably spend a bunch of time also in Armenia, like sorting all this shit, well, Georgia and Armenia. Moving the company, sorting that shit out. Then the travel plans will change probably for the second half of the year. And if not, yeah, we're gonna probably be again in Asia. But I'm gonna start alone then. And then I'll need to sort out how to carry like the PC and stuff again alone. Because like all my shit completely min-maxed. Well, actually, okay, it's not completely min-maxed. Now I realize that I also can get the lighter keyboard. That will save me. Well, actually, with this shit, that will save me probably like a kilo or something almost. I'm kind of curious actually how much it weighs. Let me see. Yeah, I can check it. How much is the fucking keyboard? How much is this fucking keyboard? 1 second. Just in case I disconnected and something else will start happening. Save. It's gonna be the sound there. Most likely. Actually, I can mute it, I guess. Whatever. Okay, sound coming. Prepare. Hey, Karakul, hello. There it is. Well, let's see. How much is this shit even? Let me check. Okay, let's go. No. Reset. No, actually it is. It looks like. Restart. Hmm, 870 grams, so they ain't exactly that crazy, but I guess with lighter keyboard I can save like half a kilo. Just do not necessarily need the mechanical one to carry with me. But get the half a kilo saved. I ain't exactly, you know, that crazy. So a little bit mid-box and left there. But still, that is so much of the setup. No, it's alright. That already kind of cut as much as possible, almost. Almost. Without, you know, like decreasing the quality, I guess, let's put it that way. Obviously can cut some more stuff. Always can. But yeah, already cut as much as possible and got like minimal amount of clothes. And it still barely fits in like 25 kilo elements, which is not even every airline has. Some only have 20 or 23. So you already need like some extra. And that makes it tricky. Because right now I can basically put some of the pretty much my clothes and stuff right in my friend's luggage, because he has some space. But when I will be alone, that will be not an option. It's only the second suitcase and everything, but considering how much you need to travel and how many flights to take, that gonna kinda, you know, amount to quite a lot of extra costs. Just to fly with more shit. And with more shit being basically the PC. The laptop would actually lower it a lot, because then there would be no problems fitting in one suitcase. That would be nice. That would be nice, but yeah, the laptops are insanely expensive now. The decent ones are insanely expensive. And still not that good. Well, being expensive. How's it going, Karakulim? How's life? I'm gonna still then decide on that stuff, but while you decided, the prices are going up. When they started doing this shit now, it's also kind of catching you not in the best spot, because like no matter what, right, I'm getting like the new GPU to plug in the PC. I'm gonna still have the old GPU to carry around or to try to sell it. If I get the laptop, for example, then I have the PC still to carry with me on the way home, most likely. So it ain't gonna solve the problem with the luggage yet. Will only make it worse for a few more travels. So no matter what, you kinda taking a nail in a way. No matter what, you take a nail. But we'll see. Like realistically, GPU is at least more doable though. Maybe I will, maybe I will. Need to check the prices. Like here, need to check prices in Vietnam, where would be like the better place to buy one. So I also travel with it a bit less. A little less. But gotta think about it. Well, get the better suitcase. I kind of do need potentially a better suitcase actually. Because mine, after glorious Indian roads, got one of the wheels pretty much like busted completely. And I mean, I just bought that suitcase for like 50 bucks or something. Even less, I think. It was like a really cheap suitcase, so it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Surprised it actually even still going after that many travels for that price. So maybe I'll just upgrade with the big boy here. Yeah, that kind of try to plan the trips with the airlines that provide you with some extra allowance, 25, 30. Then maybe it will be kind of doable actually to fit everything, all the setup and some clothes a little bit. But looking at laptops, I did check. Yeah, they're super expensive. I can even like check like right now. The filters are really dog shit here though. Like Snips fix Lazada, and Lazada has such shit filters with hardware. It is a very dog, I do install, yeah. Let's see. It even like still recommends me a bunch. Like you go like let's see a category like laptops. All the apps. No, I mean the app in general is nice, but like the filters, dude. Like we have like this the store app, like you can filter by like any like piece of this stuff. Like which amount of like VRAM, which brand of anything, you can like filter that stuff. Here here you have filters. Okay, let's see filter. Maybe I'll find some at least. All right, filter shipped to, shipped from, service and promotion, price, rating, brand, category, layout, RAM memory. There it is. Graphics memory. At least they have the amount of memory you can. Okay, so let's see laptops with 8 gigabytes. The problem is the RAM, not the RAM, the VRAM, right? The VRAM categories you have 1 gigabytes and under, 2 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, and 8 gigabytes and up. Dude, that is gonna throw all the 8 gigabyte laptops, which is like majority of them, right in. I want more. I want the one that is more. I don't care. Okay, graphics card series. All right, let's see. Graphics card series. We have Intel HD graphics, Radeon R7, HD graphics, AMD Radeon graphics. Okay. Intel HD graphics, integrated graphics not available. AMD Radeon Vega 8, Intel UHD graphics. There's no even RTX in filters whatsoever. No NVIDIA in filters. Like, bro. Who did these filters, man? Why? Why? Alright, like, so basically, like, you want more than 8 gigs, which nowadays you kind of need, right? Then the only option is basically 5070 Ti, I think. For laptops, at least. So 5070 Ti, a laptop. Let me see what you're gonna find there. No, it's the local, the Thai side, Lazada. Lazada. To be honest, at the moment, you still can get them probably relatively cheap back home. Kinda. But by the moment I will be there, probably not, though. And right now it's also not loading for some reason. Go straight to shop site instead, I see. Which ones you can recommend, by the way? Maybe I should do that. Especially since this fucking app doesn't really work right now. Back home I could check actually too. I do have the zone here yet. 1 second, with it open. I see, Snips, I see. Eight gigs works fine for gaming mid-range. Kinda. The thing is, like, 8 gigs, I just gonna run with my PC right now. My PC already has 8 gigs. Something with the connection. Wait, why? Are you PP again? What's with connection? I'm fucking connected. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna disconnect from the router. Might not open from here, I guess, though. Second coffee already, Steve? Then going ham there. Going ham. Yeah, you have like 2080 with already 8 gigs of RAM. And honestly, I mean, it works, right? Playing Fallout 2, perfect. But no, in some you already struggle, though. In some you already do. So it would be like, if I would be obviously like getting something else and upgrading, I probably rather already try to shoot for a little better, a little higher. That's my mistake in the beginning. Like I should either, like, I got basically like my laptop, right? Which is decent, 4060, 8 gigs, but not that high range, right? And I built a PC, which supposedly can will eventually get high range because CPU is good, RAM is good, just the GPU is the old one. And that was kind of not the best choice now in the retrospect, right? Because for traveling setup, it would be better like either to get like one laptop that is kind of bare minimum, so I can run OBS, right? For example. So way weaker CPU, GPU also way weaker, and then one laptop that is kind of like Omega gaming, you know, that would be probably the best option. But I got kind of mid-range laptop, so you either get like a second mid-range laptop feels dumb. Getting a weak laptop also feels kind of not that good because this mid-range laptop is not that crazy good in running things, even though I did stream on this laptop only for like 8 months probably when I started my travels, right? Didn't even connect my PC. So it does work, kinda. And hence my options right now either to get like Omega Gaming laptop as a second one for travels and get rid of the PC, or to upgrade the PC with the better GPU and just travel with it. Bite the bullet sword, eh? Let me see like the local prices then. So do you have like some recommended snips for the stores to check? Some dink ones. 1 second, filters here. Do we have our store with decent filters? Yeah, you have everything here. RAM, CPU model, and they have all of the good stuff. Got the amount of storage. Where's the GPUs? Extra filters. They also lose this shit. No, they should have that. I swear. Oh, I think it's you need to discrete GPU. And then it should, I think, probably show me which ones. They also fuck up all the filters there. Okay, gaming laptops, fine. But that will allow me to do that. Oh, now when you pick gaming laptops, it gives you all the choices for JIB. Alright, thank you. I'll check. Alright, 1 second, let me see. So RTX is where? Man, that selection of the GPU is insane. Okay, 5070 Ti, 12 gigs it has. So actually non-Ti, it shows 5070, 12 gigs. That does sound wrong though, because I think regular 5070 is also 8. Okay, fine, get this one, 12 gigs. Yeah, these filters are better. Alright, so how much will that shit cost? No, they have the Chinese ones. Mac Revo, I haven't even heard that one. Actually, a lot of reviews though on those. I guess new Chinese brand. Oh, that supply stuff. For 2,000 bucks, basically. Intel Core i9 14900HX, RTX 5070 Ti, 32 gigs RAM. 2K. I see, Snips, I see you. Thank you, thank you. We'll check, we'll check. MSI, for example, and 60 gigs of it, though. You get MSI, it's instantly like the brand tags there. But you also kind of know that, you know, it's MSI after all. It's not like some random no-name Chinese brand, which might be a little bit of hit or miss. Yeah, MSI Vector already goes a bit higher there. But that actually is kind of... let me see, can I find MSI Vector A16HX? Can I find that on here in Lazada? I see, Snips, I see. Thank you, man, thank you. MSI Vector 16HX, right? No, that's some old one, I think here. A16HX, was it? Yeah, that seems like same one. So back home 166k, here it's 78,890. Let's compare. 78,890, but in the wooden coins. Okay, so it's actually even more expensive here. Huh. This like sometimes like makes no fucking sense, man. Yeah, like like the completely like sanctioned, shit there with no official, supply and stuff technically. Yet that shit still managed to get better prices for everything. Like, how? What is this magic, dude? The problem is by the moment I arrive there, all the prices will be completely all over the place. That's the problem. Dude, let me see actually, how much is like 5070 Ti, for example, on its own? If I want to plug it in the PC. Какие сгостования, true. Dude, the fucking... Oh, okay, no, that's 5060 for some. Oh, okay, like... You do just the search, it shows you some dog shit. Yeah, I guess I could do that, Steve. I guess I could do that. True. Mailing a laptop. There is actually like the fucking deck working here. That was so funny. They have like odds on the local buses and stuff. Like from Pattaya to Bosco with like a week or something delivery. I'm like, the fuck, dude. Mailing postcards was already 50-50 true. Oh, dude. I got like the Omega postcard there. Okay, I'm gonna actually like post it in Discord and like link it in chat. One moment. Okay, the 5070s though. Holy dude, what the fuck? Okay. Like the laptop, like MSI with 5070 Ti, right? 32 gigs, 1 TB SSD. One sec, which one? I'll tell you the full specs. So RTX 5070 Ti, Ryzen 9 8940HX. That one cost 160,000, the whole laptop, right? With everything. Just 5070 Ti as an upgrade for my PC, for example, is the cheapest one. The cheapest, okay, these are more expensive. The cheapest one, which brand is that even? Oh, Gigabyte, all right. Gigabyte is the cheapest one, actually. Is 90,000. So it's basically, well, not double price, but yeah, it's not actually that much of a difference. Okay, just getting the GPU in Thailand will be cheaper, actually. A little bit, I think. How much is AMD actually then? AMD 9070 XT, right? Was it XTT? Yeah, I want to check. Okay, filter. 97. Like that basically in dollars, that's more than $1,000 for 5070 Ti. Wait, you still didn't get the postcard, Nick? Feels bad, man, dude. Hope it will arrive. Huh? Like you're the only one who didn't get yours yet still. Like they actually went at least this time, thankfully. Hope you'll get yours. The holiday is already over, right? So hopefully post will finally start working soon. Alright, 9070 XT, there it is. Filter. Search. Bruh. 9070 XT costs the same. Okay, there are versions that are a bit cheaper. Like the cheapest 5070 Ti was like 89,000. Cheapest XT is 76,000. So Acer, and that's like the cheapest one I can see. Even 75. Okay, another Acer for 75. So there ain't actually that much difference. Like in Thailand, difference is bigger. In Thailand, 5070, 9070 XT is actually way cheaper. Way cheaper. Like in Thailand, I think 9070 XT I saw for 25,000 baht. So like 800, like I saw some for 750, 800 baht, $800, I mean. And the 5070 Ti's were over $1,000 also. So it's already quite like buying GPU. I can get one here then if I will go for that. If we'll see. Laptop seems like it's better to just like straight up order home, but I'm not sure about laptop really. Maybe I'll just like. It's gonna be first of all way bigger investment, right? And as a result, you still get kind of like subpar stuff. Still 25k bot? Yeah, at least when I checked a few days ago. Maybe it's more now. Yeah, I guess the money, yeah. In Thailand, there is difference. In Thailand, there is like couple or $300 difference. Let me see. I'll check. 9070 XT. $26. They're off at 26. 25. Maybe I don't see anymore. 26 are here. Yeah, Asus Radeon 9070 XT Prime, 16 gigs, 26k. And that one actually I think fits in my case. Should, from what I've seen. Better hurry up then, I think so. In euro dollars, 26, 850, I think. Something like that, I can check. That is $830. $830 basically. 26k. And TI's, 5070 Ti is already like way dinker, I think. 5070 Ti is 36k, the cheapest one. So it's basically $300 difference. That already makes more sense. So I think it's better to hurry up then with that. Decisions. Is 850 actually kind of good? Like you check like the global, some US prices, probably like fucking 700 there or something. Same as that cost at your place, right? Let me see some. What you gonna show me? It generally sells for around 600, 750 bucks. I see snips, I see. It was 600 bucks at some point. But I guess kind of can forget about that nowadays. Huh? What about Amazon, for example? Just to see the prices. Free delivery to Thailand from Amazon even. They have for 22k. But by the time it will arrive, we're probably not even gonna be here. I need to check that maybe Vietnam price then also, just in case. And why did they decide to do all this like fucking AI Fiesta now? Couldn't wait a bit. Couldn't wait a bit. Guess I should already, like, I was already debating that stuff for, like, a while, you know? It ain't exactly some new thing that I got recently. The HDD also, I see. Yeah, Gastabai, that's actually true. Yeah, there will be the taxes for that also. True. And I think taxes are quite brutal in Thailand, so for the import. So that is actually true. That makes sense. Indeed. Probably still gonna be cheaper, but that's gonna be like so much like, you know, hustle and stuff, and it's gonna be already like kind of too tight in terms of timings, probably. Yeah, it's gonna check how much it costs in Vietnam, for example, now, since that's our next stop. But by the time we will be there, it might also change. So, decisions. Everything's so PP again, man. Why couldn't they wait? Why couldn't they wait? A little. I gotta get the decision. We gotta count the buddies and stuff, you know. Also, I'm like speaking like it's like it's nothing, and then it's like oof. But it's a massive chunk of your budget. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. But you're gonna be deciding soon then. About time to do that. Never lucky, baby rage. Always some crises and everything, man. Always some new hype waves of shit. Freaking my SMH. Oh yeah, not just HDDs, everything I think gonna be. Thank you, Gastavania. Thank you. Thank you, Sora. Yeah, maybe I shoot them. They're just like gonna be constantly with my insane PC. Then, you know, one day it'll be time to stop with all this fucking travel and everything. I'm just gonna get like some sort of insane auction for that PC that saw so many countries and hopefully survived. Even though after the last travel, the cooler fans did go flying. Thankfully, nothing else. It's actually kind of even like a little bit of a positive thing that the case is like so small and everything, and GPU is kind of like so like tight there that it didn't like, you know, go anywhere. It didn't actually go anywhere, but I did need to reconnect it because my contacts were HDMIs and everything were kind of rip for some reason. Like monitor wasn't working until I literally unplugged and replugged, even though it was plugged anyway. So there are sometimes adventures for GPUs that are not very good. Hey Latvian, hello. Merry Christmas to you too, man. Merry Slavmas. How we doing, man? You celebrating? Hey Nordless, hello. Savasdi indeed, eh? Savasdi crap. With foam or something doing travels? Nope, not really, actually. Not really. The GPU is like really like tight there though. So like the thing is like GPU, like the 2-slot GPU and a 1.5 slot GPU is as wide as you can get it pretty much, and it like lays on the outtake fans at the bottom. So it's literally kind of like can't even move anywhere. Celebrating by working on the Unity game? That sounds good though. That sounds good. Mr. Worldwide. A little bit. See, it's just like the fans then that did fly. I'm not sure actually if they did fly or someone was checking my case or something. I don't know. Could be actually, but why would they remove the coolers from the CPU tower and not touch anything else? Not so sure. Not so sure why. Sounds kind of weird, eh? Working on the Unity game sounds good. Do you have like the actual day offs today though? Or are you just in general, just chilling yet for now? That's good, Nodless. How are you, man? But yeah, in general, Snips, you better probably start upgrading whatever you wanted to upgrade and whatever you have resources for, because yeah, things probably not gonna get any better. Still in the vacation, I see. Nice. I got more snow there, Steve. Feels good, man. Feels good. A good nodless. Nice, nice. Also good. Also good. Pretty good. Pretty good there. 1 second, so Trizzy messaged me. It's asking me about my underwater setup there. Oh, that was the old notification, right? The old notification. The underwater setup is in process. Hopefully. Yeah, maybe just a bunch of rubber bands will do. Guess we'll see. Gonna get some testing going. Yeah, all the snow laying, or is the snow actually melting as soon as it stay on the ground there? Where else would never go? Honestly, like here I'm actually more afraid of like the surface level, to be honest. It's actually kind of like when I just swim in just the goggles, then it's fine because I kind of look, forward. When I was snorkeling, I kind of caught myself that when you snorkel, you kind of look down always, almost, because kind of no point looking forward, right? You have the mask, like things under you. Here, it's actually kind of not that good because you have the Portuguese man o' war here, which is like, well, it's not the jellyfish. It's, I don't know how it's in English. It's kind of like the colony of organisms. The one that has this like the surface, like thing. It's like beautiful jelly purple thing on the surface that has like all those like, tentacles going down from it. That one you kind of need to look, at the surface probably. Not looking down, can swim into that. And if you swim into that, that's probably not very good. Well, I mean, I heard it's not very good. You're not gonna die instantly, but you might kind of just pass out from the pain shock, and then you're most likely, kind of not really gonna swim when you passed out. Yes, he snips, I see. The HDD for the backup, I see. To be honest, dude, you can get like some flash drives that are massive nowadays for reasonable amount of money. Like I got like 1 terabyte, I think, or I think it was actually flash drive for pretty low price on like Lazada sale. Pretty good. That was at 500 gigs still. Don't remember, but it was massive though. Thank you, Axel. Thank you. Didn't fully melt last 4 days. Damn, enjoying some snow there. Feels good, man. Feels good. But yeah, we're going in the air again. We're going underwater. That's new. Yeah, we're gonna go everywhere. Maybe on like some of the next days, I'm just gonna go to the beach gear, and I'll just kind of like not gonna like swim or anything. Just gonna get the camera underwater and see the connection, and you guys will be able to see how shitty the local beach is in comparison to what I posted from yesterday. Because this beach here and this water here is not that bog, let's put it that way. You take a ferry for like 40 minutes and you get like in the fucking bounty land there from the advertisement. And here, go to the beach. Nope, that is not that appealing, let's put it that way. That is not that appealing. But water is water, so I be swimming. Oh, there's this, I see. The laptop you died. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. That's a good guy friend, though. That's a good guy friend. Oh, very nice, very nice. That's very nice of them. Yeah, that was we're soon gonna be like all working like that, and the PC is gonna be like inherited by friends and next generations. Whenever someone managed to get a loan, to build a new PC, and then they can pass the previous one to their friends and family, I guess. That's sort of how it was before, to be honest. That's how I got my PCs back in the day. And there's always like, someone like my my grandma or my dad getting like the new PC for their work, and then I was getting the old PC for myself. Feels good, man. That was the time. I guess we're returning there soon. Gonna have the whole budget and a whole bunch of saving to get the new PC every once in a while. A lot of the fucking PC parts and everything. Got a lot of yup time. A lot of yup time there. The return to the game arena there too. Alright. Sure do, everyone likes gold. I should talk to the caravan master, James Hoffey, if you're real curious about it. Sure. Red native? Heck no, I was born way up north, right on the edge of a lake. Lake Lebarge it was. Never heard of that lake. See that when I say, hopefully, it should. Well, yeah, I was just kind of looking into like potentially maybe getting the 9070 XT here, the AMD one, then just replacing my old 2080 non-super, non-TI. And then my PC actually is quite solid for a while. I also have the AM5 already. I kind of like, when I was building this PC, I basically already was building it, you know, for the future. Got like the dankest AM5 available at that moment and stuff. Got like the best RAM actually, which is a good investment in the retrospect, you know. I actually did go ham with this PC except for GPU because I still had my 2080 and I was like, well, maybe I'll upgrade later. Don't really have money already anymore. That was right before I moved, right? For the first time in 2023. And then I realized that PC is not exactly the best form factor for travel still. No matter how small it is, that shit is still like over 10 kilos, man. No matter what. No matter what. And maybe having second laptop would be better. But now like looking at everything, I don't know, man, I don't know. True, guess about it, true, huh? The turbo button? Oh, God. Man, I wonder if I have those cases somewhere still. I wonder. Now, PC kind of does work, but it depends like how much, you know, luggage you're ready to take and how often you move. When we were moving once per 6 months, that's whatever. Like, take like 2 suitcases, whatever, fine. I'm gonna pay for like the extra luggage once, not a problem. Now we travel like every fucking 2 months or something. That already, you know, that kind of stacks up. At least now I'm with a friend, so he has like space in his luggage because he only needs laptop pretty much for his work. I need like all this like fucking laptop, PC, another screen for the PC, keyboard, cameras, lights, all that. And I already kind of cut like as much as I could. The only thing I found today that I can cut like half a kilo from my keyboard though, by replacing mechanical with the little one. That is something, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of hard to fit all that. You always kind of obviously always a little like, you know, scared also. Will your PC survive the travel? But so far, don't want to jinx that. So far, so good, huh? After all the travels, huh? That boy is like traveling in the luggage already since 2023. Quite a lot of times, huh? Quite a lot of times, huh? Maybe, yeah, maybe I just invest in the Danker GPU and switch the suitcase for something like Danker. Something more reliable and stuff too. And bigger, so I can maybe still fill more. And then just get, instead of like the extra luggage, just get like the better plan for luggage. Indian Airways are really good with that. You just get like 30 kilos allowance. No problems. Or at least you can upgrade for 30 kilo. That's good shit. That is good shit. And then you have some that are like 20 kilos. The only upgrade is like to get another 20 kilos. With a separate suitcase. Can't add it to the one you have already. Like, bruh. See, Steve, I see. They're sitting there waiting, sitting there monitoring. Any job, guys? There's always the rumors, but I do have something that needs doing. Alright. Rumors. Our usual rumors about Reading being taken over. Or about Vanabingos coming out of the graveyard at night. Someone even said that they saw some kind of flying machine go overhead a few months ago. Play Boomer games and never need to upgrade. Dude, considering like the game prices and stuff, where they go in, and game quality where it's going, then, you know, Boomer games and like backlog from back in the day, actually not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. But you know, every once in a while there is like some good new release that you also want to do. To be honest, like I would still stick with my 2080 for some time longer. Most likely. Because, I mean, it kind of does the job, right? The problem is, yeah, like with all this like prices starting ramping up and stuff, I'm just kind of scared to kind of get stuck, you know, in this state with kind of this GPU for years, and I kind of don't want to. So not sure, not sure. And the 4 Boomer games, yeah. The amazing older games. Well, there is still also games that are optimized well, right? So we still get some stuff. I mean, 2080 right now still kind of manages to handle almost everything for me. Like, there's very few games where you can kind of like get really shitty performance no matter what you do. Those games are kind of like Monster Hunter Wilds, right? Cronus, that one was like no matter what you do, what you optimize with settings, it still kind of runs like dog. That's kind of like it, I guess, with like really bad performance where you can't do anything. In many cases, at least like dropping the settings and stuff kind of does fine. Get like DLSS higher and shit, and you're good. But yeah, it is actually doable for sure, even with 2080 and stuff. Mandatory frame gen, yeah. But yeah, it's more kind of like out of fear that shit's gonna get even worse, like in terms of prices and everything. So maybe, but I still can get some for reasonable prices. Maybe I should go for it. So thinking, gonna like process a bit. If I'm gonna process, gonna count, you know, the stonkas and everything too. If I can even do that, and then decide. But laptop, I guess I'm not gonna go for the second one, not yet, and probably not ever really. Probably not ever, because then the PC is kind of like, you know, also still with me for now, and there's nothing to do with it later, and laptop is still inferior anyway, and I already have one. I see Latvia, and I see, yeah, that nowadays, that's the problem nowadays, I feel. That's what I also dislike. Like, it's not a bad GPU and stuff, right? Not old, but not bad. But like nowadays some shit goes like out so unoptimized and like broken that even with like the top tier PCs people struggle. And you with your like, you know, necromancer setup. Okay, fine, it's not that necromancer, but still. Like, it's not, you know, like zombie level of necromancy. It's kind of more like lich, I guess. Let's put it that way. Kind of strong, but still necromancy. The British ship, alright. Isaac Mark, hello. Good morning. How we do, man? Flying machine. A couple of my miners were flying a bit themselves, jetting around, if you catch my drift. A while back, they swore up and down that they saw a ship fly past going southwest. Other rumors. Oh yeah, the demo, yeah, that's good, that's good. Huh? What else we're curious about? Takeover, Bada Bingo. Single or nearest critter there is, tallest 2 men, stronger than a bull Brahmin, and with flapping suckers instead of arms, can't be hurt with guns neither. Suppose the Indians called him up for revenge on the white man for what the war did. I don't put much stock in that though. Take over. People always talk about Wall City taking over to get our gold, or one of the families in the arena getting everyone hooked on their dope in order to take over, or even the NCR wanting to annex us. I tell you, NCR is our best bet, but they're all just out for our gold, and Reading's still independent so far. We used already at Snips? Oof. I think I found one. Like you can actually, can you check? I found one on Lazada with well, it still was 70 something, but it was new at least. It was MSI Vector A16HX, I think. That one is 5070 Ti too. That one was 76, I think, and it was new. Got 64. Damn, Latvian, insane. Insane. I think I went for 32 on mine. Oh wait, new 007, 007 actually requires 32? Holy. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting times. Like how developers will handle this shit. Like Larian already said they're gonna be optimizing. That's good. 16AX, no, A16HX. A16HX, I think. No, not AI, I think, just A16HX. I think that one was 76 on Lazada. It was on some sort of sale still, like 1.1 sale or something still going, I guess. Alright, so this one is in CR. Cocoa Weave mine. I see. Not even AI there, yeah. Don't worry, in a few years there'll be minimal requirement. True. Let's give it a little more time. Like, if everything goes to shit, just gonna sell my setup and live for a decade on that money, probably, you know. I'm just gonna, like, sell the setup and get myself a plot of land with a house somewhere, in bumfuck nowhere, and just, like, live like that. And enough money to live there also for 10 years, huh? Okay, this guy is new Renault. Where was the third one? Was there a third one? Was there the Vault City Enjoyers? Vault City Enjoyers are not the mining guys there. Really? I guess Vault City didn't get their own mine there. Got Jogi just in time to be prepared for anything? That's good, man. That is really good nowadays, for sure. And the ram wars in the streets, yeah. The horizontal snow movement. Time to go outside, man. Feels good. Enjoy that snow. Well, kind of depends. If it's like, you know, the fluffy snow, that is good. If it's like the shitty icy snow with the high speed, that's not good. Guess you can't really side with Volt here, right? That's about the takeover there. Yeah, we ain't helping you though, that's for sure. No druggies there. People stockpiling to sell later. I mean, that also probably plays a little bit of a role for sure. Like, a lot of, like, corporate contracts are obviously, you know, by the companies, but the stock in the stores and the regular stores, that probably is getting destroyed now by the scalpers and stuff too. Hey, Turbolist, hello. How we doing, man? Oh, damn, hope you get well soon. I hope you get well, man. That doesn't sound good, dude. Give 1 second, gonna check. High chance still artificial, you think? Well, I mean, as artificial, I guess, as, you know, the AI Fiesta can get. That's probably as far as it goes, huh? Alright, who was he up in there? Okay, nothing. Come on, dude. Let's see any supplies, huh? Uh-huh. That's the same stuff. Yeah, this guy doesn't really mention, though, I think. Yeah, just wants to be with Vault City, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, fine. Alright, fine, let's go get sent to the NCR mine then. Oh, official MSI branch already doing pre-order. Oh, is the last laptops disappearing already? Wonka is. Yeah, they have that one actually reasonably priced back home still, somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. But the GPUs at home are insanely PPA though, in terms of prices, looks like. Can get the cheap.
Yep.
I'll give it to one of them, eh? That's it. Oh dear, we did find it though. Nice, nice. Finishing them all. Alright, 1,000 for the cheap. Alright, fine, take it. Made the right choice, thanks. Going to get right on this so we can put that excavator machine to work. Alright, fine, done with that. More XP. Redden's good now. Well, I can sell the claim for the cocoa beef mine, but I can just run with it for now. Get the claim hunters. And the Giga Snow in. Nice, nice. The cozy times. Feels good. Time to get some traveling going. More shit to sell. This we gonna use. This we gonna sell. Whatever we arrive somewhere, I guess. Now let's see San Francisco for the resupply and get more armor, hopefully. Hopefully. Could visit the Cafe of Broken Dreams still. I'll get there. But yeah, I need to check. You're kind of like doing some other stuff first. Toxic waste dump. Monka. Massive radiation. Yeah, there's the flame guys too. Flame guys might get kinda scary. 69. It works like a charm. Battles in the deep concrete bunker. Guess not always. Guess not always. Well, the flame boys have a high fire resistance, actually. Aha, I got different weapon now, I see. Good. Probably better idea. Yeah, that one already taken a beating there. We join. Good. Good job. Okay, more radiation though. Good. I got like all the resistances, I guess not really. Nice, Steve, nice. Gonna get them all done. Snakes are made the finals of this. More. Nothing. Okay, that was the highest possible amount. I need to buy more Rodex and stuff then. What do you guys have here? And actually, where you're on, okay. Don't waste ammo like this. Receiving all the doses of radiation. Frying some geckos there. Yes, he's the OSC, yeah? They got you something a little more realistic. That's good, man. That is nice. Yeah, that does sound like a little overwhelming. The very first months of you working there. It does seem a little too much. The fuck is that? Right, so including remains, but how do we loot this though? I'm gonna loot all the skins, but this though. Farming radiation here. Addicted? Come on, brother, man. So they get that, can you? So loot only remains there. Tend to get addicted to some red away still. He's not done yet. Kill this for now then. Oh, it's alive still. Here you go. Now it's done. What is this? I want to loot it. Done. Let's take that. There should be more hotkeys there. Let me see. Can I find some? I think you basically just kind of get the... Yeah, it does have the, like, that should be the loot, but it loots only the bodies, looks like. Come on, need to pick it, so they take it. I don't know what it is. Okay, let me see. Is there something important even? What can that be? And how you loot that shit? No loot, nothing good comes from this encounter, alright. But what is that? What is that item? I need it. What if there is a button like this here? Will that work? Aha, it does. Nice. I don't know what was that. It was fucking rock. Okay. Thank you. Very nice. That sure was worth it. Alright. No loot, nothing. Unwashed villagers hunting a spammer. There is. So that wash just wanted to be noticed. Let's hear some sound glitches. And probably again my headset being PP again. Unwashed vengeance. And Wonka is. That spammer is going down. And he gone indeed. Now they're gone. Spammer also had a rock. And always that rock there. Everywhere. I got some steam packs around here at least, I'll take it. And that's probably another rock, right? Sure is. Alright, not irradiated, but we do be addicted to right away though. Very poga. Alright, give me ammo for the guns we use. Brother Bun. Got some good stuff. Okay, that's good stuff. But the Mega Power Fist. Wonder what's gonna be better for Sulik. The Super Sledge or the Mega Power Fist? Gonna be able to carry everything probably. Ooh, hello. A lot of Flubin Warfare in. I'll take it. Werf de Flubin.
What's up? You got...
And randomly decided to switch weapons. I was like rocking this one for a while and then refused to switch. And then he was like, well, let's go. I guess now I'm running the F and the fall. Alright. Fine. Did you say your boss was nice though? Your ex-boss? Or I guess it did kind of change later. Now you got another different one. That's a lot of bosses, dude. That's a lot of bosses there. That's some Souls game right there. I see, Steve, I see. Gonna get my Stonkers back even. You got still lots of my previous money. I'll take it. Think I'm gonna buy... Oh, we already unloaded this, alright. Actually, let's see what you have here. All the tables, A Goblin Laser Arm. Maybe I should get some Omega miniguns too, why not? We do have the heavy weapon after all, eh? Rocket launcher. I'm gonna find that though. A rocket launcher, probably gonna find anyway. Could get some rockets though, actually. Speaking of. Alright, that's the previous one. Which one was... Oh, was Vindicator actually... Yeah, Vindicator is this ammo. That's actually expensive to shoot, but... we do not care. Worst case, we just go do some gumbo boxing, and we're good. I'm gonna carry this probably. No, I did nice. Beautiful. Maybe I'll get it then. I don't need a like massive supply of that ammo though. More? Ah, fine. Alright, selling this then. Yeah, only 350 of this. Considering it's Vindicator, probably like one burst goes, I don't know, 30, 50. That will be gone pretty fast. Alright, brother, better show me some good stuff. Oh, you do have ammo too, alright, that works. I'll take it. Ooh, hello. Mark II lockpick. I'll take it. Ooh, and ooh, books arrived. Holy. My man, what the fuck? Let's go. Now that's some nice shopping right here. No armors though. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna fit this probably. Electric lockpick, we can do the toxic caves then. And thank memes them. What is up? What is up? I'll keep this whatever. Okay, Puka reading time. Set first, we do this then. It's 10 FTs now at the AI, bro. Damn. You launched some sort of service there? Or he got on board of some service. Brother's trying to farm. Brother is trying to farm hard, looks like. Whatever's, you know, of the current big thing, he's on it. Hey, Jordy, hello. How we doing? Oh, that was the oh, we actually kind of need those, I think, for some quests. I don't know if we need that many, though. That's why they're not stuck into each other, I see. That was some quest, though, I think. Shoot Jordy with the resub. I'm back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. See, thank you, let's see. Shouldn't demonize it? Well, I mean, that doesn't sound like some sort of insane hot take there, really. Does sound like a very basic take there. Ooh, hello, another one. Taking that. And the team is getting stronger and stronger now.
What you be needing?
I got these skins too. That's pretty heavy, brother. Yes, looks ready. Good. Not the power armor enjoyer. Alright, come here.
What's up?
Yes, the sound's going full PP again there. I didn't take your armor though. If I need to sell shit probably first. Then we take the armor. Saving up to buy real estate? No, that money disappears instantly, dude. I mean, it's already almost gone. Okay, 50k is still kind of good though, but yeah. A lot of it is gone. You have this too also. Taking this. The money be disappearing. Slowly getting the guys decked up in the power armor and stuff, so.
What you be needing?
Still can fit. Then we get this to Cassidy. Metal from Cassidy we sell.
What's up? You
Enough is in his own wave again there. The usual. Alright, got him. Still 50k, alright, not bad. Guess we NCR in a bit. Good. Well, now we can get a pretty good weapon for heavy. You know what? I'm gonna get that vindicator, whatever, because I can. Just because I can. That was your vindicator, brother. I'm buying that for my collection. Holy, well, there goes the money. There it goes. See, let's see. And decided to check your own job there. I'm gonna blast it a bit later when I get a little more skill for that. Just not to waste all this ammo into nothing. Yeah, no. Okay, let's get some fuel, actually. $15? Oh, 25 even. Alright, one here. Ah. Fine. This will do. Let's go. Yeah, we're checking CR stores. More bouquets and stuff, potentially. Actually, I haven't been to NCR from here, eh? From this side, eh? What can that be? Ooh, hello. That's a good book. That's good ammo. The rest is not that good, though, I guess. What do you have here? More ammo. Like a lot of ammo that I already had before. That I sold him before. Nope. Kinda poor selection today, brother. Weak. The boys move. Still need to get the team size increase still. Alright, book a reader. Now let's see how the skill situation now with all the books. So we still have some. Okay, first aid getting there slowly. Outdoorsman, not exactly. Science good. 91, I think, is the cup with the books basically. So we need 91, and then I'm gonna drop some regular levels on it too. Actually need a lot. Need 120, I think, to get all the checks basically, all the important checks at least. That is still a bunch. The book insurer. Then we get a Vault City. Spore plants now. Yes. Yeah, sorry. Got any books? Alright, I got this at least, that's nice. No books. No Vault now, and we give them. Okay, wait for the morning. That will do. Actually, I wonder if we can fix this now. I would get the skills, eh? Can we fix the other dock? No. We got the skills. I badly need a repair, so decades past the scheduled maintenance. Do we have the skill for that? Nice. Sure did. We fixed them. Place on cables, clean out interior, shouldn't give you any more trouble. Well, thank you very much. It's decent of you to volunteer to fix it like that. Alright, I see. Any discount? Well, no, I didn't ask you to fix it, so you don't get jack. I wouldn't push your luck as long as the guards are in earshot. Alright, sure, I see how it is. What a guy. See ship, I say. What's wrong with that, indeed? If I check for books there. Still need to go there Redden soon again. The money's gone. The team is getting strong now. Armor is already good. Weapons kind of getting somewhere. I'm gonna go the Toxic Caves then. Well, need to go Might and Magic Caves though. Alright, good. That we like to see. The same old again. Looks like it. Nothing interesting you have, eh? Maybe I should actually buy more. 5. That should be enough, I feel. I don't think there is a lot of like places where we will need to deal with radiation much. I guess I could go the Toxic Caves real quick. Get that glorious weapon. I'm not going to be using super optimal because I don't have fast shot, but well, shouldn't pick the... No, to be honest, it's kind of the same with any guns. Like if you go for sniper build, then you kind of need fast shot. Because aim shots will be not needed at all anymore. Not a book. Alright, first aid, gonna be getting some good boost. Let's go there then. Toxic Caves. CGRDSA. Don't get the phone books anymore, yeah, that is gone. What is phone? What is landline, dude? I didn't even have that installed in my apartment already. Back in my day, though. Still even remember the landline phone numbers of some of my friends. Like I barely remember any mobile number, honestly. Like my grandma's and my mom's, I think I remember. Somehow. Yeah, Cassidy, where the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Got you the ammo. Good, yeah. Same. True. Yeah, I only remember a couple. That's pretty much it. That's as far as it goes, And no yours, that's it, I see. Gotta remember the latest think memes, though. True. It's time for some fried mole rats, though. Seems like it. Going in. Bit too far, alright, fine, whatever. Go Millie. Survived. 840. It wasn't super worth it. Let's see, there's like a bunch of death claws. Oh, there's big death claws even. Okay, fuck you this. Alright, let's see. Can we farm this shit? If we can, that's gonna be actually very neat. Might need to bring more ammo though. It's gonna be the whole cave in here. That's gonna be pain. Yeah, boys, stay close. Good job, Cassidy. Alright, there's a whole army now. Come closer. Nice, good job. Damn. Cassidy's going ham. Oh, it's like, again, like the little dead claws in the cave. Alright, then we go in. The scuffed claws, yeah. The frying. Frying quite effective. That's better XP, alright, we can work with that. One shot even, nice. Boys from the top going in. Okay, so like, not the best. Alright, that will do though. Medium death claws, yeah. But the cave is populated with the scuff death claws, so they actually not a problem. The triple even. Not a bad. Glorious hello. Outside was good. It was nice. It was nice. How we do, man? Nice shot. At least that works. Okay, next turn we reload inventory. Burned through a little bit of fuel there. That's unfortunate. There's some in my car. Procedure this. Good luck, good luck. You can do it. You can survive. Holy, that's a lot. But that's actually good. Farm them all. I see, Glorious. I see. I managed to get everything at least. Feels good, man. At least he did, and that would be expensive. And that would be expensive. Gonna write the test there, Steve. One guy is doing some exams. Are you testing the results of the up? And the Dusky did. Oh, can we get a triple here? Let's go. I lined them up. Well, hell yeah. Well, we didn't get the triple, but with 2 shots though, so not that bogey. Vic dropping the not politically correct lines there. Okay, yes. Careful, Vic. It's not 1998 anymore. That's not very nice of you there. You tend to be the barbecue. One case. Half the death claw is gone. Alright, farm them all. Come on, second. Let's see. I like that. Headset being prepared. One moment. Alright, let's see. It can be better. Kinda like weird. It's said with the desync and stuff there. To get the might and magic in, but I also want to do the caves, the caves. I got anything good now? Not much. I'll take all the drugs from you then. In the finale, we're gonna go for the full drunken and drugged up rampage there. See, then time to collect. Monka is. Remove. My brother didn't get no books. Alright, sometimes he does. Gotta get the interest there. True. Gotta do everything by the corpo book. I can roll with this. I'll take some damage. Free XP. Alright, toxic keeps in. Let's go. Can we actually pass here without someone dying? Stepping in green goo. Alright, oh, he's hit for no damage at least. That's good. Alright, armor actually doing some work here already, finally. See, let's see. Monka is. So you got all that arranged already? Already got it all arranged? I need to get the lockpick in on this. Which we should with the advanced lockpick. Mark II rather. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's go. Time for early action. Monka is. See, what does I say? Hello. Dude woke up. Motherfucker. I guess kinda a little. Yeah, maybe I should stay in the distance a little. So we don't get everyone hit here. Okay, let's run here and here. Then I'm gonna try to pivot, don't move. Yeah, it's block yellow. How we doing? Slick with the insane knockdown there. should survive, I think. Brother switching weapons there. MLG. Okay. Oh, it's dead. Insane. There's some rockets for me or something? Come on. He looks dead. Same, bro, same. Ooh, hello. I like that. Nice, Glorious, nice. Well, hope that shit will work for you, man. Hope that shit will work good. 10k per leg. Monka is. Well, you're gonna be fucking Adam Jensen there. Or some fucking V there or something. With the insane military implants. Damn, a lot of ammo here, I like that.
What you be need?
Want to be a bionic asshole, but you gotta have like some mechanical stuff there though, no? The Gauss ammo too, nice. Hope that will work, man. Hope that will work. Hell yeah, another one. Is it Mark II? It is. I think I still have one Mark I, so... And it should be on Vic, actually, so we're gonna get him two. Oh, come on, man. Still have armor and stuff to sell. What about it? Now we're talking. Got the Bazaar. Feels good. Yellow, I see. Damn, gonna pray to the Omnissiah then. Guess it's still farming the damages there. Alright, now we got the Bozara. Very nice. I guess we're going full heavy now at this point. Enough of this clown fiesta. And this way you start wishing you had the fast shot though. That would be so good. I still need more Buka though. Until level 24 we have plenty of time, I guess. I need small guns 80 for sniper perk, so hope we'll get that. No, it's the in world, let's see. I'd rather get like the some, you know, some mechanical stuff going there instead. That'll be more fun. That would be more fun. I guess I had some cash here, eh? Well, don't have that much cash, but I'll take what you have anyway, though. Get all the psychos. Okay, fine. That's good enough. My gamble box anyway, we're still close to reading anyway, so might as well. Might as well gamble box. Yeah, they did reset, so 80 bucas. Always the crowds, always the crowds here. Okay, doesn't have anything good though. You can always gamble box. This game probably doesn't really have anything useful. Get that going and switch to Might Magic. Doesn't have anything good. Nothing good there. Here we go again. You see where the body goes, huh? Oh, down we go again. Down we go again. That gets the body nice. Sounds good. Now we're about to get some might and magic in that going. Big gumbus. I have 2 more power armors in the team. Waiting. But then we'll also increase the team size. Which now finally can also start doing more stuff with the build and everything. Finally. Now if we get the cargo, we actually probably will be fine though. At least no one is getting one shot, most likely. Most likely, then we'll see. So for the companion maxim, we will need to get the implant. For charisma, we will need to get the glasses. And we need mentats. Gotta farm that. Gotta farm that. The auto clicker running. I mean, you just hold the button even, don't need to click really. It's easy, it's easy. Kinda gamble luck IRL, yeah. Can't level the skill IRL, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you can't. That would be quite an OP skill, I guess, then. But then as soon as the skill gets, you know, detected, you're probably gonna get banned from all the casinos and stuff. Diego is, yeah. I guess they didn't do that system here. In Vegas they did, right? Like you win some amount from casino, they're just gonna throw you out. Usually I kinda don't really need that much Stonka, but yeah, like when you want to gear up all the team members and everything, and don't want to rush Navarro and stuff. Well, Navarro basically gears you up though, still. I guess not only, yeah. I guess not only. Yeah, wearing a power armor, yeah. Well, then do you even need to gamble, do you know? Just vaults into the bank, you know, with the power armor. Done. We'll go like the Gumbo Fiesta in New Vegas still. Like, kind of do feel more and more, I guess, to do like the New Vegas run after this still. Maybe I should look into some dang builds for that. On stream, I think I did melee last time. That was actually very strong. Not that fun though, I feel kinda. Sjugaste varje show. Still have some risks there. Still have some risks. Tale of Two Wastelands and start from Fallout 3. Ooh, man, that will be an undertaking though. That will be an undertaking. Besides, I kinda want to play on the like connected good Fallout games, you know. So 3 is kinda not there. Not really. Not exactly. Yes, TV, I heard about that one. And what a time to live, you know, like so many like weird things that you wouldn't fucking expect happening, actually fucking happening. Robbing fucking Louvre. Robbing some dang banks. Fucking wars and stuff all over the place. You know, yoinking on the whole country scale. Fucking plagues and everything, like bro. I didn't sign up to live in these times, come on man. Can we switch back to the timeline where we go to space and everything, you know, please? And where we focus our efforts, you know, somewhere else together? Well, that would be kinda good. Cyberpunk future without any of the cool shit. Through. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. At least the regular plebs as us not getting any of the cool stuff, I guess. Never lucky. Yes, I think so. I think then. Can return and start doing the bits around Vault. Well, Vault City's done pretty much though. Broken Heels, New Reno. New Reno will be insane. New Reno will be insane. United before going to space? I think here it's actually gonna be way harder to unite anything. I think. If anything, I think kinda, you know, like expanding super hard can lead to some sort of like kinda like rearranging of the priorities and stuff. When everyone gets like sort of almost endless, you know, territories and resources and everything, everyone's gonna be fine for a while. Until there will be some other ambitions or something kicking in, but at least we're gonna have some, you know, maybe centuries of frontier and exploration and everything. Still gonna be piracy and other things, of course, but at least there's not gonna be some full-scale wars for a while. When we hit some sort of limits or something, or some insane ambitions and everything gonna kick in, then yeah, maybe it will return. But at least for some time, we maybe will be united, you know, around that. Yeah, still not united though. Everyone probably gonna do their own shit, but at least everyone gonna have their own space and stuff, so they don't really need to fight for that, at the least. And we could just nuke at the rest of humanity. What's the point though? And what's the point though? The world will go nuts. Yeah, I don't think that will exactly happen though. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna go that way. Well, I mean, it depends though. I feel like still kind of like someone will make that sort of like breakthrough. They're not gonna be alone. And if there's gonna be multiple ones, then no one's really gonna be like in the lead, and no one's gonna be, you know. Same as with nukes, right? Like they got the nukes, they could destroy everything else, for example, but they didn't, right? I think it's gonna be pretty much the same here. Like everyone's just gonna head out and do their own thing. And as long as you can actually kind of like expand and do whatever you want, wherever you want, I think no one is gonna be interested into like, you know, hampering others from doing it. Like, what's the point when everyone can just like fly the fuck away and do their own thing there? Easy. Like, I think when there is like no more, you know, tensions, because there is an endless amount of space and resources, then no one really gonna care about that shit. In my opinion, and there's obviously like egos and everything too involved, but I think normally everyone's just gonna head out and do their thing somewhere out there in space. And maybe just wishful thinking though, you never know. Is to leave at some point? Yeah, for sure. For sure. We need new planet for resources. Asteroids and comets, I mean, true. But I don't think it's gonna be stopping on just getting resources, though. think it's gonna be, you know, trying to get more space and everything. The asteroids and put them closer to us. Yeah, what can go wrong? What can go wrong with that? Let's see. Let's see, Glorious here. So Broken Hills quests and Urino quests. That's what we get. But that's what we will do then. Got the stone, because like I could go through the Sunfront again and get even more power armors, but I think we're kind of good for now. I'll just roll with what we have. There's not too much, not too crazy. Get Broken Hills in probably then. Yeah, this part, the top part, I'm kind of done with him. So let's start going this way, and then you run it in. And then CR in Volt. Around Scorpions, kind of not worth it. Ruffians led by Morton Brother. Ah, now that is already more interesting. You actually got some good damages there, eh? Hello. Not bad. Nice shot. I guess better get some heals going too. They see me slide in. Yeah, you shoot me, guys. You shoot me. We can't afford two. I just kind of don't want to shoot my boys there. I need to kill the guys who try to shoot my boys. Because I can think, they kind of can't. Focus the damage. Alright, that's fine. That's fine too. Get kind of scared here. To hit our boys, huh? Alright, fine. This way should do. Sliding in belly, yeah, that is kind of annoying. Alright, he's shooting me, that's fine. Let's go 8 reload. Not bad. Man, the week is kind of like with fucking bugging them out of everything. Like nothing crazy there even. But it's still going ham. Alright. Wonder if that guy has the ammo I need him. Like his brother. A Morton Brother? Ah, I have shit, okay. Well, actually we can sell shit, so I'll take it. Refuel. This we also can sell. Gonna be a lot of trading. Actually, when we arrive to San Francisco again,
What you be needing?
we do still have some arbors. Did we get you Mark II already? No, use it. Since the USA still didn't arrive even. That was also Flamed Warfare here. When they're like upgraded tier 2 flamethrower. I'll try to get you all the heals. And at the same time, we get free XP that way. Alright, good. Okay, come on, I need to switch to Might and Magic. Gonna be a small Might and Magic. Gonna get some more tomato. Gonna get some more tomato. And load the carbon, remember. I have a lot of fuel here. Any books? Ah, too early. Got some books, I'll take it. Can buy a bunch of your ammo too, I guess. 3k, 2k, okay, good. Now I'm gonna need this ammo after all. Can work with that. Not bad. Get some cooldowns off already. Alright, still on cooldown. Still, alright, fine. Fine. Good then. Alright, let's get some white magic for a couple of hours. Real quick then. A little bit. Get some Cologne Fiesta going too.